Alright, we ready?
Ready, Freddy. Whenever you do.
Alright, so looks like we're still at 4, 5, 6 that are not built on.
Take it easy.
Oh, they're really sticking this stuff together. Starting on that one.
Oh, you just smushed the lady. Sneaky.
Building out nice comb on this one. It's actually got some capped brood in here, which is cool. That's baby. Still a little on the cross comb side though.
That might have been from earlier though.
Could have been, I suppose. Anything's possible.
At least it's not as bad as it was.
Looks like there's eggs in the bottom of it though, so Queen's been on it recently, filling it in.
That's looking pretty full.
Yeah. So these open holes are either ones that they have killed off because of something wrong with them, or the ones that have already emerged.
We have baby bees in there.
Looks to me like there's already new larvae in there, so interesting. Don't see the queen. So you can see they capped some honey up here.
Honey or sugar water?
Well, sugar water, maybe. I mean, at this point it could be either, I suppose. Lots of brood on this one. This looks like the comb's getting darker. This might be the second set of capped brood in there. These might have already hatched out once. Or maybe it's just full of almost ready to crawl out bees.
It's dark in there. Is it bees in there?
Yeah.
What's that one? That one's bigger. And lighter. And that's just me.
It's dead. It's crushed. There's a drone. Big fat guy.
Let me see him.
Down here.
Oh yeah, he's a big one.
Yeah. Still ain't seen the queen. Sorry. Don't mean to smoke you. Our smoker seems to have lit on fire though. So here's one we rescued way in the beginning. See, the bees have actually chewed the rubber band off.
Oh, look how full that is.
Finally.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool looking.
Yeah. So that's a lot of the honey up there.
I don't see the queen in that one.
I don't either.
Is that the last one? No, we got one more
Nope.
bar yet.
No, we got a couple. Reese, lift this once. You gotta hold it straight, but feel how heavy that is.
Yeah.
Mom, you wanna lift it? Okay.
It's got a decent amount of weight to
Yeah.
it.
It's getting. Get out of the way there, ladies. Okay.
That's really dark.
Yeah. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised to see the queen on this one because there's a lot of dark cells that are open on this side. On this side too. So these must have, a lot of these must have just recently hatched.
Cause there's still a little bit of like stuff left over inside of them.
So this is some pretty crummy looking comb really. But hopefully they'll keep building on it. And just this is one of the first ones that broke there, and they've never really reattached it very well.
There's the queen.
Yup. There she is. Good eye, babe.
Crap, can you point to her? There's the queen.
And now she's on this side. Probably. They like to hide, so she
Let's see, where'd she go?
should be right over in this
Yeah.
side if she's there. I don't know. So this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can zoom in and see in these lower cells the larva stage, the little worms.
Depends on if it focuses in on it.
I don't know where.
Should be like right in there. There's like little white grubs at the bottom of the hole. If you're not seeing them, you're not seeing them. Okay. Well, this one's got a lot of eggs being laid in it too, so the queen has been busy. She's definitely working her tail off.
Is that the last one? Because this is
Yeah.
divided.
Yeah.
What do we have a box out here for still?
Just a natural swarm happens. Alright, so we got some capped going, or some new comb going here. Obviously, they're still hanging on it. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars from 6 bars from the divider board. So this has been built out already. This has got some nectar. It has got a lot of nectar in it, a lot of syrup. So this one's actually probably all honey.
That's our rescued hive, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the one that's just over a week old.
They're building better than our other hives were. But then again, our other hives were shipped.
Yeah.
These were already built and they were just moved.
So this one's got, it's got, oh, you can't see grubs in there. Oh yeah, this has got a bunch of grubs in it. Or larvae by the look of it. They're feeding. So they'll probably cap them in a couple of days
I
here.
thought I got stung.
Did you?
Stung me too though. Yeah.
Did you really?
I barely felt the itch of it.
But I don't see a queen on this one yet. I mean, so you can see a bunch of wax flakes up here. I don't know why that is, but they left a bunch of wax flakes up on top of the hive. Look at how big this comb is for being a week old. I hear they're building new. That's when they hang like that. That's them building new comb.
I didn't see the queen on that one. This is probably them just finishing out their comb. She's probably gonna be in like the...
No, because this is all eggs and stuff in here. Or larvae already, so I mean she laid in there. I don't know.
At least we know she's in there.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a bunch of pollen.
Yep.
Doggone.
Yeah, real nice comb here. Any queens?
Not on the side.
Yeah, not seeing her over here either. So anyway, that's real nice. Real nice. Should be capping some of that brood here in the next couple of days. The other thing is, at least for right now, once they start to build out more comb, the number of bees in there,
Can you turn it a little bit more?
yeah, the number of bees in there will kind of thin out for the time being until they start hatching, and she'll be easier to see because they won't be in such a pile.
Dog.
Very, very awesome for a free catch of bees. I'm not going to complain about the way that's going to town. You guys are right, that's almost better than the bought package of bees.
Is that all they had?
Yep, 6 bars.
But they were probably like already... They weren't shipped and stuff. They didn't have to... They were already in the habit of it. They were swarming. They probably already had a successful hive going.
Yeah. Actually, because they're building such good straight comb, I'm gonna insert a couple blank bars in between. Give them some filler. Plus, they had one of the bars over here was all honey or all nectar, and they'll actually become stuck because the queen won't go past the first bar of all nectar to lay eggs. So if they build more comb over here, it'll only be used for honey. So you gotta always shift and add new ones in to keep expanding the brood chamber. Otherwise they'll get honey bound and then they'll swarm because they think they're overflowing the hive. So go. Just check how much they've had to drink. So they've gone through about half a quart.
In a week.
In a week. The other ones are going through almost 2 quarts a week. They came to us knowing they were swarming though, so they were all fully engorged on honey and whatever when they left the mother hive.
Alright, now this stuff can go up then.
Okay.
How big are these jars again?
The
Quarts.
They're about halfway, a third through on each of them. They shouldn't have to refill those. I feel like I'm on a sitcom.
Really?
Yeah.
Family show. There's the doggo. Say hi, Blazy.
Just open it.
Just take like 1 or 2 out from there to make this some milk.
What's in there, bud? Are you catching bugs?
They shouldn't be this far out.
No. It shouldn't. I mean, you'll know if they're stuck together well enough if they are, but... Okay.
Couple things on there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just flip it on it.
Oh, look at that. They are almost this far.
Yeah. They started to feel a little sticky. So yeah, they're building a little on there. Filling it up with sugar water and stuff.
The yellow one.
Yeah. This one doesn't have a little more. So that, they look like they're filling with pollen and sugar water. I don't see a queen because
No
it seems to
queen.
be all honey and stuff, so
Yep.
probably not going to be in there.
Doggo is dying.
Well, if you ate a diet of sticks, you would probably choke them up too.
Ooh, that one's really sticky.
Yeah. And there's like strands of it coming off.
Yep.
That they got a lot of capped brood, it looks like.
Yeah. Capped brood on the whole, almost the whole comb, just a little nectar on top. You can tell over here is all new comb because they haven't laid in it yet, so they're actually expanding the comb across the board now.
You see a queen on that side?
I don't.
I don't see her on here either.
But when you're finding almost completely full comb like that, you're probably not. She's got nowhere to lay, so she wouldn't have much to do on it. It's interesting that comb actually has a little angle to it, cross comb wise.
So that's almost fully capped except for this little part on the left side.
Yeah.
Brood mostly and a little bit of sugar water on the top. Any queen? I'm not.
Don't see her on that side. Don't see her.
No.
No, don't see her.
Kind of nice to know what you're looking for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that side? It should look kind of similar. You can see under all the bees.
That's so cool.
getting to be a little more sticky each time. Like, look at all that.
Yeah. I don't know if Mom can see that with the camera, the propolis in there. How it stretches, it looks like gum stretched across the joint.
The glue, actually, I can pick it up and you'll see it on the edge. And on the edge, there's that layer right there.
Yeah.
So this one had a lot already hatched.
Yep, there's empty cells on this side too.
Bunch of them.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see the queen over on this bar somewhere.
Sure dying.
I don't see the
I don't see her.
Nope.
Turn around once. Oh, you're fine, Reese. Yeah, I don't see her there either. Okay.
Same on this thin layer of propolis.
Ooh, now this is interesting
Yeah.
on this side. I don't know how your side's looking.
It's pretty hatched actually, but there's not that much larva. There, most of it's capped.
What's on your side, Daddy?
So, I just want to, I'll just grabbing it to point something out here, but give me 1 second. Yeah, so you had it on your side too, real lightly. But you see how along the edge, some of these, like that there, looks almost big puffed out, like popcorn?
Yeah.
Or like
That's up here too.
Like it's
Yeah.
kinda, like it's overflowing.
well, those are pretty much flat, but like,
Are those like ready to hatch then, or are
no,
those just, like, big?
this is drone comb.
Oh,
So, yeah, the male drone comb.
because they're big.
The drone comb gets a real puffy shape to it, and they normally build it around the edge. You can see there's a couple of them here. There's one.
Yeah.
So those are the big guys, which is interesting. It's good to see that they're building those out. Here you go, Reese. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over on you.
No, it's fine.
So.
There's a bunch of them on the top bar here, so be careful.
Yep. When you get the bars close together, if they're in there, you can just give it a real little shake and bump so that they not like crush them, but not like that, but like this, where you're sliding it in and you just kind of, you bump them a little and then pull back and they'll should crawl out of the way.
Ooh, I had a lot. So it looks like they're building one on the comb next to it, because I saw some hanging. They're building really straight right along that little board, it looks like.
They sure are. This has got a lot of new comb on the edge too, again, as they're building out.
Yeah.
It looks good.
There's some grubs in here or whatever, larvae.
Yep, larva.
Right on the edge of the capped comb, if you can see it.
I don't know where you're looking.
Here, could you hold it for a second?
Yeah. If you point, I can get to the
they're
camera.
like right in here. There's one in there. They're all along here. There's little white specks in there. They're all around the edge.
Yep. This side's got a lot of them too.
Yep. They're just all around the cap. In there. Down here some more. This is fresh, like you said, so. Yeah. Pretty good. Let's go, bee. Get out the way for a second. It's hard, bee.
I know. So this one's one I inserted last time we were in here doing some feed.
I think I saw some of them building cones.
Yeah, so I just inserted this earlier in the week when I put feed in, so there's not a ton going on there yet.
No.
It'll starting though.
This one's looking pretty good. Are they stuck up against the wall?
They might be.
Probably. Yeah, they were partially stuck up against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty heavy.
Dang.
So this is a lot of
A lot of
hatched
brood.
on this side already, so that means there's a fair amount of babies in here, nurse bees, fresh hatch.
There's one with a lot of pollen right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Queen on your side, Daddy?
Don't see her.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
I can't believe how much pollen that one's got.
Do you want me to like scrape this off quick or no?
No.
Let them
no, you
eat
can.
it because there's stuff in it.
Yeah.
Let them recycle it.
So if you think it's stuck like that, what you need to do is run your hive tool
Across it?
before you pull the bar out.
Okay.
And as the combs get bigger, they'll start doing side attachment for support. So like this one's got some.
It's got a little.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a heavy one too, huh?
Not as heavy as the last one. It's kind of empty. They're building a lot on the right side for you, but on the left side for us. The top side. Up here.
Still not seeing a queen.
No,
A lot of larvae over here.
it's a good sign. See, that had a little bit stuck on it. I cut it. So we let them recycle that out and cut it a while, or do we let them recycle it all?
What do you mean? Along the
Yeah,
wall?
like do we'll cut that off and put it in our wax bucket, or
For right now, we'll leave it.
just
In the
some-
future, we may actually try and clean the hive up and do that. But right now, I'm just trying to disrupt them as minimal as possible.
Does that look too side attached? Like enough for to run?
No,
this
this is an empty bar.
Oh, that's the next
threw
one
in
that I
there,
see.
Yeah. Yeah, so see, here's bees are in the way here, Reese.
Yeah, they're stringing.
And if you just keep doing this, they'll eventually get out of the way.
So I have to run this down. Looks kind of attached.
I would try it, yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks attached. You want to come over here, Mom?
Too many boys.
Hey.
Yeah, it's built in right along this ledge.
Good boy. Lazy good boy. So this is going to be a real heavy comb, I bet.
Yeah. Because it's down the entire way.
Yeah. And this, we might need to get like a cake knife or something. It's real good for getting in there. If that's
nice thin knife.
Yeah.
Can I clean this up? No.
Here, scrape it off on the edge of the hive there.
On like this edge or on the bars?
No, like
Right by the bar.
On the, yeah.
Oh.
They'll eat it up.
Yeah, this is good.
It's almost honey.
There we go. There's some propolis there. Definitely be a bigger one. Yeah.
There's the queen.
Found her? Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Good eye, babe. Wow, you're rocking it today.
I can't see her on the camera. Where is she?
She's on the edge there. Yeah.
Can you point to her? I can't see. All the bees
She
look the
was
same.
right over here, right there. She's got a darker hindside. Smooth.
Okay, keep pointing to her. I can't find your finger. There's the queen. Got you, lady.
Yeah, this is a really heavy bar.
I want to feel it.
Keep it over the hive. Keep it over the hive. That way, especially if the queen's on it. That way she doesn't fall off. And
That's the last bar.
yeah, so there is one more bar and they're empty, but they're not building by the divider for some reason, which I guess is fine.
Stuck together.
Yeah, just leave it. There's nothing on it. We don't need to pull it out.
I'm just gonna move it in so it's
Okay.
equal. Is that heavy?
So heavy.
Compared
It's
to
got a lot of capped honey or sugar water across the top,
Yeah.
which adds a lot of weight to it. But it's also full of brood that haven't hatched yet.
Larva?
So a lot of, this is a second.
Yeah, there's a bunch of larvae down here.
Yeah, this is probably a second hatch of capped brood because of how old this is, and that's one of the original bars in this hive.
It's a darker shade.
Yeah, and every time, so the larva.
Could leave a thin skin or whatever on there.
Yeah, the larva like hatches out of its skin, whatever you want to call it,
And
like
the
5 or
layers.
6 times between day 3 and 9 when it's capped, and then
Yeah, you can see the glint in the sugar water in there.
that's the look of an amazed beekeeper, right there.
So freaking cool.
And there's a crazy dog.
Where? Yeah, I see it.
End of my thumb.
Okay.
So that one was kind of easy to find with Mom's eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can never
Okay.
accuse me of having Landry eyes again.
So do you want to put this one in and then throw a couple bars up here? Like you want to push that up here and then throw a bar in between here?
We can, if you want to put this one
clear?
in.
Yeah, you're good.
Smush lady.
Pull that one back to you. It's the last one we're pulling out.
What's this guy?
Dead. Oh, that's a larva?
So yeah, so that's a larva that either fell out, which means in order for that to be falling, or not a larva, what's the next stage? Pupa.
Pupa.
So that's after it would have been capped, and you can tell because it's got its eyes are started.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like that might have had something wrong with it, or it might have died. So
they probably took it
they
out.
pull it out as a house cleaning. So I don't know, you can kind of see.
Okay, time to organize my room. Pull out the pupa.
Oh, they pull out the dead ones, or if these are hygienic bees, they'll pull them out if it's got like the varroa mite and stuff. They'll pull them out and kill them so that the varroa doesn't reproduce.
Yeah.
Should I put them in there so they
No.
can do it with them, or should?
Nope, just you can go on the ground or wherever.
Isn't that what are those called? Like the undertaker bees or whatever that clean out all the dead bees from around the hive?
Can we?
And pull
I
them
want
out?
to take it inside and show Landry.
Okay.
The baby.
Well, then
bee.
maybe set it on the lid behind you or something for now. So, is that for that bar put all the way over? The prior
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yep, I pushed
It
it.
just looks like a gap is. Wrong side, Reese. We're going back the other way now to close it up.
I thought we got another one in here.
You never want to put multiple. Actually, that's an empty one too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. You never want two empties together. You want to checkerboard, so full.
So then put this one over here and then throw that in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yep. Because as best you can, you want to give them a template to build against, which would be the prior comb. Hold on one second. Leave that hold just a. Okay. Okay.
Do we just leave like a little gap or